Good afternoon, Saints. My name is Deondra J, and this is who I am. In the back of my lane, with the suicide doors.
DJ Hope
Alright, where are you from?
I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, born and raised. North St. Louis, for the better part of 20 plus years on the north side of St. Louis. Some of the schools I went to once I finally settled down in St. Louis was Simmons Elementary, Turner Middle, and then Southern International Studies High School.
Okay, for the whole school name.
You already know Southern for life, Southern Tiger. I did band my last 2 years. I did band 3 years of middle school. We was marching with we marched with Sumner High School. So I marched with Sumner High School for like 3 years. And I did 2 years at Southern. It's always brass for life, trumpet players for life.
Do you play instruments?
I can play on my brass like instrument only on treble clef, only on treble. The first time I picked up a camera, I would say it was probably like 8th grade. Before I ended up going on this college tour, this HBCU college tour, and I was able to just take random pictures. And once I came back, I just loved all the memories that I caught from there. And then I think once I really got serious, it was 2013 when I was at Lincoln. I ended up buying it just to try it out. And it was more of a DSLR. And people was liking the pictures, and I just really fell in love with it, which transitioned me to transfer to Virginia State University to take up mass communication, and then the rest is history. Filmmaking was like almost soon afterwards. I would say once I transferred, that's when I ended up doing it. It was like 2013. I ended up taking this class for mass communication. We had to do a short film. And from that, I just fell in love with the process of shooting a film, even by doing it myself. And from there, I just kept making short films with anybody group. Like I would actually go into other classrooms, push myself into other classrooms so I can, do their film for direct and shoot their film. So now that I look back at it, I have a nice little amount of content. Yes, I am interested in acting. I've actually, I just shot a short film a couple of weekends ago. A guy found me on Facebook, or I found him on Facebook. He had an ad up for an acting role, and it was really on the whim. He ended up asking me if I want to act in it. I said, sure. And he ended up making me the lead or one of the leads in an improv comedy. So I was like, okay. Something that is really important to me is to win. To continue to create film, create content that pushes barriers to think deeper than just the surface level. I also want to win with these type of films. So what motivates me when I'm creating content is not just only to project my voice through a cinematic screen, but it's also to get to win accolades. Academy Awards is something that I would put if I had to choose a genre to put my art into, I would say psychological thriller. I know that's one of the thrillers. That's one of the genres that I absolutely love. And anything that can make you think a little deeper. I'm an advocate of saying there's no right or wrong. There's perspective, and with psychological thrillers, you definitely get a sense of perspective as opposed to this is the bad character, this is the right character, this is good, this is evil. So I just always try to with my films, I want to end up pushing perspective as opposed to either or type of side. I had to choose someone who inspires my work. It will probably be Jordan Peele. Jordan Peele, even though he's a newer director, the films that he pushed has definitely, caused you to think deeper than just, than what's just presented. The subliminal messages is something I love about filmmaking. And with his films, there's a lot of subliminal messages. You can't just watch it in one go round. You gotta watch it a couple times to get everything from it. You have to watch. It's like you just gotta keep on indulging into it to get the nutrients that you can get from the subliminal messages. Something that people assume about me is that I'm mean, or I don't like people, or like I'm just mean or something, which isn't the case. Like if we don't have anything to talk about, then I don't care for small talk. Just into thinking a little bit deeper with conversation. Oh, and people think that I'm a troll. I just share my perspective, and people choose to feel that type of way about what I may say.
So I'm going to say a series of words, and you have to tell me a way that the word relates to you or a memory you have concerning that word.
Okay.
You understand?
I think I was right.
Okay. Food.
Macaroni Dre. Alfredo. Macaroni Dre. It's when you. it's when. So therefore, Macaroni Dre, of course.
Romance.
A memory that I get from the word romance would be 90s music, 90s music, like 90s R&B per se, and 90s like films like Boomerang. It's just something to throw out. That movie it's a lot of classic 90s films, but Boomerang stands out just with the passion. Like anything when I'm dealing with a woman, I kind of think of that type of mind frame of 90s. Entrepreneurship, headache. That's I feel like it's a headache. Me personally, running photography, for myself, within these past few months, I feel like I don't want to deal with paperwork. I don't want to have to deal with, all the logistics before the actual shoot itself. So all of this is just a headache. If I can just go in and okay guys, y'all owe me this much, this X amount, I can go ahead and do your shoot. But once you start dealing with bigger numbers, you got to end up putting contracts into order. If I can have somebody run it while I just shoot it, but it's still mine, I would definitely be down for that. I want people to know about me. If you're in the same field as me, I see it's competition, no matter what. And a lot of people kind of stray away from it, or they don't want to embrace that there's competition. No one says that competition has to be malicious, or you just it's like we fight to the end. There can be friendly competition, but if I can 21 skunk you, I will definitely 21 skunk you. I'll help you. You can help me, but the ultimate goal is to win. Anything. So I think with anybody that's within my field, I look at you as competition, and I'm unapologetic about it. I would definitely partner. I've partnered with people for years, or at least offer my services for years with people. Whether to help you to be better. If you can help me be better, that'd be great. But if you have a film and I help you with it, and I have a film and you help me with it, well, we just gave each other equal help. If mine's better, then I'm pleased with it. Consider myself to be controversial. I will say yes. If I have to be 100% honest, I could see where people will view me as controversial. I like to debate. I like to test people, even if I don't believe in, the subject matter, the debate matter, or anything like that. I still want to see, how are you coming to the debate? Are you coming with logic, or are you coming with feelings? One thing that I learned when I was in Virginia, it was like belief and like facts. Like fact, you can't dispute facts. Facts are facts. Belief, it can always change. For me to be on the play devil's advocate, is for me to think a little bit deeper, because if you come in with a point, well, I need to think a little bit deeper if I can disprove your point. Or, you know, it's like if you say something like, okay, how can I combat that, you know, their point? Or, you know, or because if I can't come up with anything, then you got it. Like you 100% got me. Well, I hope you all have enjoyed your time with me. Hopefully you got a little bit more perspective on how Deondra thinks. I'm just going to close out with something I wrote today. Too many minor setbacks causes for a major redirection. So if you feel like you just having too many minor setbacks and you're going through emotional waves and things of that sort, consider redirecting that energy towards something else that can possibly, be just for you. It's kind of like doing your purpose, living your purpose on purpose. So if it's anything, live your purpose on purpose.
DJ Purpose Static.